I have a passion for things that go fast because of my dad, but he never taught me a thing about cars. My dad was a mechanic in the Navy on a submarine during the Vietnam War. When he got out and shuttled back to good old Luttrell, Tennessee, he picked up his first car almost as soon as he got off the bus. It was a cherry red two-door 1957 Chevrolet. He started tinkering on his 57 Chevy almost right away, and it wasn't long before everyone in town was talking about how that Smith fella could take any car in Knoxville red light to red light. As these kinds of things don't settle well with the law, Dad decided to sell his car and build a car strictly for drag racing, one just for the track. After a few years working as a laborer at Norfolk Southern Railway in the rail yards, my dad finished his car. He took it to the track and got it dialed in pretty quick during practice. Everything seemed to work. It was powered by a supercharged Chevy big block my dad built his way, which is still a secret to this day. From what I understand, on race day, his car hit the track like the mighty right hand of God in the book of Revelation. The first night out with his new car, he raced 4 qualifying races and 1 race in the finals to see who took the prize money that night. He won all 5 races and went home with a $100 bill in his pocket. As a matter of fact, my dad kept it up for the next 4 weeks, winning the money every time he showed up. He had a gift for reacting quickly to the green light when it was time to launch, and once he was in it, he never let out. After my dad won the money for the 5th time in a row, he went to work that next Monday morning as humble as ever. After lunch, he was sweeping debris from the train tracks for rail cars to be lowered to the tracks from cranes overhead. They had to transfer them one after another. One of the cables snapped. A rail car fell and crushed my father. He was killed instantly. His name was James David Smith, and he was the greatest driver who ever lived. And though he never taught me a thing about cars, cars sure taught me a lot about my dad.